See this? The batter actually stayed on the fish. If yours floats around the pan like confetti, then keep watching the video right till the end. I'm gonna fix it for you. Bismillah. Super flaky, crispy batter, moist fish. So I have here some fish. Now I'm using frozen fish today. You can purchase this from any local supermarket, and this is cod. You can use haddock, you could use pollock, entirely up to you. You can also use fresh if you wish. All I've done is I've actually rinsed it off and I've patted it dry with some kitchen paper. Make sure it's really dry so there's no moisture in there. I've got here 140 grams of besan. Besan is also known as gram flour or chickpea flour, and this is what we're going to use to make the batter with. I've also got some cornflour or cornstarch. This is 40 grams of that. That's going to create that really crispy coating. And we have some whole spices and some spices here. I've got 5 teaspoons of coriander seeds and I've got 3 teaspoons of fennel seeds. This is what's going to give that lovely, crispy, crunchy, textured outer coating. And with these 2 items here, I want you to blitz them in your food processor and create a coarse mixture like this. So the coriander seeds should split in half and the fennel seeds should also be roughly sort of like, broken up. You don't want anything too fine. We have here 2 teaspoons of coarse black pepper, and I have a teaspoon of ajwain, which is known as carom seeds. I've got here salt, 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri chilli powder for that lovely color but mild heat. And for heat, we are adding a teaspoon of regular chili powder. Now, I've also got here some bicarbonate of soda. Now, if you're wondering why I'm adding this in, this is what's going to create that really crispy batter, and it's going to give that batter the air bubbles that it needs to crisp up. We also have some flour, plain flour in a bowl. We're going to dip our fish fillets in there and then add them to our wet batter because it's going to help the wet batter stick to the fish. We've got oil and we've got water, so let's start cooking. Right, so we're going to start with preparing the batter. So in a large bowl, you want to add your gram flour into that, the corn flour, the coarsely ground spices, coarse black pepper, ajwain, and the salt, Kashmiri chili powder and the regular chili powder. And just give that a mix. And now I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of this bicarbonate of soda. You don't need a lot. And just give that a good mix. And I've got cold water here, and we're going to add a small amount at a time until we have a batter that's smooth, not too thick and not too runny. That is really thick, but that's fully combined. There's no dry bits of gram flour that I can see in there, but that's really thick. So we're going to loosen that up a little bit more. And that is perfect. And if you can see, that's how it's looking. Right, once this is ready, just set that aside, and now we're going to move on to the next step of the recipe. Right, the next step is to dry the fish off completely. So grab your fish fillets, and I've doubled my kitchen paper here, and I'm going to place my fillets on top of that. Just make sure they fit. And then I'm going to take some more kitchen paper and just pop that on top and press down, and just make sure that they're really dry. And then take them one by one and pop them into the plain flour and just coat them thoroughly, and then shake the excess off. And that is going to help stick that batter on. I've got some parchment here, which I just placed them on. So I'll continue to do all of them before we fry the fish. And that is how they look. So we're now ready to fry these. So I'm going to turn my hob on, and you want it at medium. And got my frying pan. This is a heavy bottomed non-stick frying pan. And I'm just going to allow that to heat up first of all for about 1 or 2 minutes before I add the oil in.
Why are you trying to burn your fingers?
Because this is how I check whether the pan is hot enough. And now it's hot. So we are going to be shallow frying this. So add the oil in until we have a nice layer of oil that we can see. And that should be enough, not deep frying, but shallow frying. So that's perfect. And we're going to let that heat up. Right, I just want to mention before we start frying that your heat setting has to be correct. Now, I've got my gas on a medium heat, and that's what you want all throughout the cooking. Any lower, the batter's going to go soggy and it's not going to crisp up properly. So just ensure that your gas is on a medium all throughout the cooking process. And now I've got some fennel seeds here, which I had earlier to show you. And I'm just going to add one in to see whether the oil is at the correct temperature. So if it starts sizzling, then it is at the correct temperature. It's got little bubbles which are just coming around the edge. And I'm just going to throw another one in if I can pick it up. That's just fallen. That one is perfect. So this is now at the right temperature. And I'm going to take this flour dusted fillet and I'm just going to dip it into my batter and then add that straight in. And you don't want to overcrowd these. So 3 should be right there. And we're going to fry these for around 2, maybe 3 minutes on each side. And we're going to look for the crispy edges before we flip them over. Right, it's been about 3 minutes that the fish has been cooking away. Now, if you just want to come a little bit closer and just show everybody, this is what you're looking for, the crispy edges and slightly dark colour. That indicates that the fish is ready to be flipped over. So I'm gently going to go in and flip the fish over to cook on the other side. Look at that batter. Beautiful. That one. And use a fork and a flat spatula. It's quite easy to flip them over without breaking them. Again, just let them cook away for 3 minutes and then we'll take them out. Right, it's been 3 minutes that the fish has been cooking away, so it's now time to take it out. So I'm just going to gently remove it. Just look at that, look. That sound is so crispy. I'm going to continue making the remaining lot and I'll give you guys a closer look once it's all done. Time to tuck in and show you exactly how it looks from the inside. Bismillah. Super flaky, crispy batter, moist fish. Can you hear the crunch? Oh. That is the best masala fried fish ever. Try the recipe out and let me know in the comments below how you find it. Thank you for watching.